Bem, pessoal, como é que é? Boa tarde. Estou aqui para mais um bocadinho do Hogwarts Legacy. Deixem-me passar aqui para o cantinho e vamos lá. Já estão a ver as quests que temos para fazer hoje. Vou continuar com a história aqui do Sebastian. Vou fazer fast travel para aqui. Já não devia ter vindo já para aqui. Devia ter ido lá primeiro ao quarto. É isso que eu vou fazer. Vou aqui fazer primeiro poções. Peço desculpa, mas tenho que ir fazer poções. Map. Tenho que ir lá ao quarto secreto primeiro. Senão depois as missões ficam muito difíceis. Eu estou sempre a morrer. Depois fica uma seca aí para vocês.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Ali uns animais também. A parte é um bocado secante, mas tem que ser. usar agora.
Revelio.
Vender equipamento que já não quero.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies all through the forest. She's quite a one, that girl. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Agora resta saber quem é que vão sacrificar, não é?
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Ah, tá.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since the bricks were laid.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio!
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio! Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Onde é que ela está posta que eu não consigo encontrar? Será que está debaixo d'água?
Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I have a terrible...
Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aqui. Ali para o celeiro.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Hey!
Show yourself!
I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags on account of my light fingers.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time.
Patrol. You ask me.
I've never seen such a look of fear. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
If it's that cat again, I'll...
Talento.
upgraded Brockborough more times than I can count. Right? Can't let anyone get past me this time.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Expulso! You will not survive this.
Glacis! Incendio!
That's just the beginning. Perhaps it's
Glacis! Incendio!
Might want to look up.
Bombarda!
I'm just warming up. Had enough?
Incendio! Bombarda!
Permanent damage to my
Glacis!
Expulso!
Bombarda! Glacis! Incendio! Glacis! Incendio!
What are your thoughts on Expulso?
Glacis! Incendio! Bombarda!
Expulso! Death
Glacis!
from above!
Incendio!
Expulso!
Bombarda! Glacis!
Nada mal este combate. O adversário num nível superior. Não foi nada mal.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
E agora não posso sair daqui. Está a ver, pô.
Revelio. Flipendo! Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio! Hello, Hamora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Vamos juntos outra vez.
Lumos.
Lumos! Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Parece que ele já tinha sido, foi aquela que eu os derrotei. Já não tinha mais ninguém para lutar.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Próxima quest. Esse jogo é grandíssimo, pá. Não, parece que não tem fim.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
Pardon, but would you mind helping out? I know.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. And be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble. I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Lá estão à procura do dragão.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Este devia ser o dragão que eu via no mapa. Lá, quando ia ver os locais que tinha que ir, estava lá um dragão a voar. Eu pensei que fosse contra ele, qualquer coisa, tivesse que lutar contra ele, mas parece que não é para a história.
Must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again. From a distance.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable. Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back. love it. Keep at it. We've just got to get into the nest.
Making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Licença.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
fazer agora esta quest da história.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. What do you have in store for me this time?
Ali um troll é melhor não ter com estes gajos, já não tem perdido ali. Não tiver mais forte.
This place stinks of Ranrok and his cronies. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is... Loyalist. I have to keep my wits about me. You will regret. Place it. Send it. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrok's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car? Let me have with this part, will you?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Incendio. I wonder where these pipes go. Accio. Totalis.
O Fox-me aqui visitar outra vez.
Incendio.
Foi embora.
Totalis.
Ranrok's vision of goblins ruling over What's that? Who's that? An intruder!
Bombarda. Glaciers. Bombarda. Incendio. Glaciers. Bombarda. Incendio. Glaciers. Incendio. Bombarda. Glaciers! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Glaciers! Bombarda! Glaciers! Incendio! Bombarda! Glaciers! Incendio! Glaciers! Bombarda! Glaciers! Protego! Stupid! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Glaciers! Bombarda! Glaciers! Protego! Bombarda! Glaciers! Incendio! Bombarda! Stupid! Glaciers! Incendio!
O cara já me lixou, pronto. Agora apanhou-me bem.
Bombarda! Incendio! Glaciers! Incendio! Protego! Stupid! Glaciers! Incendio! Defender! Protego! Stupid! Bombarda! Stupid! Glaciers! Incendio! Bombarda! Glaciers! Incendio!
Ah, consegui derrotá-lo. Não é nada fácil.
Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio.
Why, it's a crap. How no? Hello?
Já me pediram.
Bring 'em squid. I'll find ya. Rob. Just here.
Boa. Anda merda. Corre. Fiquei na ravina. Na porcaria.
Revelio.
quer dizer, faço um AQUI e o gajo caiu uma vez lá para baixo. Eu nem fui para a frente, ele caiu logo. Tristeza. Não se percebe isto mesmo.
Be on a desk all day.
Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Bombarda.
Não há aqui nada. Eu vim para aqui fazer porcaria. Fez-me destruir 4 items e só vou mudar um. E apareceu ali 3 indicadores que era 4 peças de equipamento quando era só um.
Accio. Ranrok is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Who's there? Ah, well, I had hoped for a fracas or two.
Patroclus, don't tell us.
Even though I'm not alone.
Incendio!
Keeping you on your toes.
Glacius!
This is where
Incendio!
you...
Bombarda!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacius! Incendio!
I will make you.
Flipendo! Glacius! Incendio! Flipendo!
I hate that!
Too late for you to learn the error of your Revelio. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. I'd better light these boilers if I want to go any further. I hope I can get to Ranrok before Lodgok does. Revelio!
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. And stop Ranrock's loyalists.
O troll, caraças, estou feito com isto. Anda-me sempre a falhar o alvo para este gajo.
Protego! Stupid one! Bombarda!
I won't.
Glacier! Incendio! Bombarda!
Vou rodar da patrão.
Protego! Bombarda! Glacius! Incendio! Stupid! Window! Bombarda! Place it! Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Protego! Stupido! Bombarda! Incendio! Stupido! Place it! Stupido! Defender! Protego! Defender!
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda! Bombarda!
Mas não foi mal. Não foi um mau combate.
Bombarda! I have to find a way to stop that drone.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was!
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrok.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Quem matou?
Avada Kedavra!
brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrok has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Mais umas pressões a fazer, que aquilo ajude.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrok knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrok is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrok has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrok were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrok is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrok has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Já estou agora aqui há 2 horas a jogar, vou fazer aqui save. coisa a mais. Bem pessoal, hoje fico por aqui, espero que tenham gostado mais este bocadinho aqui do jogo. Mais um bocadinho aqui da história, aqui dos personagens aqui do Hogwarts Legacy. Eu depois volto mais amanhã se tiver tempo, ok? Vá, fiquem bem. Fui.